Welcome to Lixcel. In this video we will explore how to use a Lixcel application. We'll create a simple notes-taking app, add data to it, and analyze list items using standard platform features. We'll start with an empty app library as a guest user. Since we are not signed in, data is stored only locally on the device. Tap the Add button to browse the templates gallery. Choose the Notes template. And click Create App. Done. The app has been added to our library. Now tap its tile to open it. A Lixcel application contains one or more lists. The Notes app is relatively simple and contains a single list. Let's click the Add button and create our first note item. Using the item editor, add your text note. Then save the changes. The item is persisted, and we're taken back to the list. If we close and reopen Lixcel, the app will be in your library, containing your latest changes. You can also save it as a file. Lixcel app files contain JSON data, either readable or encrypted. Now let's repeat this process and create another Notes app. This time we change the app's icon. We rename the app by adding a day suffix, then enable Start with Sample Data to include test items. The app library now contains two apps. As expected, our new app includes sample note items. A Lixcel app contains multiple ways to visualize its data. The default view for the notes list is a cards view. Here, we switch to the list view. We also pin the view's quick access panel below the toolbar. Next we switch to the table view. On larger screens, you can use split screen mode to view the item list and details side by side instead of navigating between them. This is the calendar view. The 10 sample notes were added to today, June 17th. Scroll to view them. Or tap the Maximize button in the bottom right corner to expand the containers. This is a Kanban boards view, grouping notes by rank. The same groups are shown here in a pie chart view, or as horizontal bars in this bar chart view. Now let's test the multi-selection mode of a Lixcel app, activated by tapping the first button on the header toolbar. We then select a few note items. Any Lixcel list supports custom tags. A note item, for example, can be tagged as important, flagged, or obsolete. We can either use the corresponding buttons on the editor pane, or the configured swipe actions on the list view. When changes are detected, Lixcel displays Save and Cancel buttons. The platform supports bulk updates, so changes to multiple items can be saved or cancelled at once. By default, saving requires confirmation, but you can choose to skip this dialog for the current session. Let's look now at the filter options of an application list. Here we activated the Selected Items filter. And here we show the unselected items. If a list is configured with custom item tags, they can also be used as filters. They are applied on top of other active filters. This screen, for example, shows items that are both selected and flagged. Next we look at sorting features, starting with manual ordering. We enable Reorder Items mode and simply drag and drop items to rearrange them. The sortable item properties are available under the Sort toolbar menu. This screen shows list items sorted alphabetically by name, in ascending order. And here they are sorted by the same name property in descending order. In all Lixcel apps, searching items starts from the top right magnifier icon. This screen shows items matching the org search term entered earlier. The search button also displays a badge, indicating an active filter. Note that we can control the properties to search on, and the matching logic. Another platform feature is the export and import of list items. We can choose what properties to export and the type of output file to create. To import data, we first select a data source. Lixcel runs a matching algorithm suggesting data mappings. But we can also define exact mapping rules or exclusions. The final feature available for any Lixcel list is sample data generation. The output is driven by an AI prompt. A more flexible way to add items is through the AI Assistant module. Using voice commands, we can specify exact property values for a new item. Then confirm the action suggested in the chat response, so that Lixcel can effectively add the new item to the list. The option to view affected items is available via the Filter in App button after the confirmation response. Without going into the details, note that we can adjust the speech configuration parameters, or even the specific local or cloud AI models to use. The default models have been pre-selected for an optimal experience and loaded the first time you land on the AI Assistant module. Text-to-speech is configured in the User Preferences panel, accessible from the sidebar menu. When at least one item property is marked as speakable, the list view shows a speaker icon in the bottom left corner that lets Lixcel read items sequentially. The Preferences panel also contains the toggle between the dark and light themes. Globalization is still in progress, but Lixcel will soon support 16 languages. Language changes apply to both the user interface and app data, as shown in the French Notes app. To access your apps across multiple devices or share them with others, you need to create an account, which includes 1 month of free Lixcel cloud usage. Thank you for watching. To learn more about the platform, visit lixcel.com/help or drop us an email at support@lixcel.com.